losing. Studies show neck and neck, African, Asian, whites, neck and neck. Once they get to daycare by first grade, disparity. So we clear on what the problem is. So if you got daycares, not all daycares are deficient. I don't know all. Some of them do have programs, but mostly, for the most part, they don't. That's why our test scores across the board are so low by the time we get to first, second, and third grade. So let's get on Mr. Obama. How many in the room voting for Mr. Obama in November? Can't vote yet. Can't vote yet. You know, typically, we was in New York, we had about 5 or 6.
Oh, that's all right.
It was about 5 or 6 that raised their hands in New York. Like 100, it was like maybe 150 people, 5 or 6. So the percentages were still low, but you got to take into account some of them people were intimidated to raise their hand. Right. For the 5 that did raise their hand, I was on them all night, because that's how I get motivated. I need a focal point, and those 5 were my focal. So I gave them 5 all the information. So by the end of the day, they weren't raising their hand. So, Mr. Obama, I don't know if y'all was at the last piece we did at the More Science. Yeah, we went over some of this. So all I did, I added maybe another hour, 2 hours to the slideshow. It's so much information, man. It's so much. I need you to stay in the seat and don't move. You got it? Take that hood off. You ain't wear it inside. So Obama's mom. Obama's mother was named Stanley Ann Dunham. Funny, ain't it? How a woman's first name can be Stanley, but her dad wanted a boy. So he named her Stanley. Stanley Ann Dunham started off in the intelligence community. She worked with the USIA, United States Information Agency. She was intelligence. She also worked for the Ford Foundation. That's very important to understand. In Hawaii, what was the USIA doing in Hawaii at that time? She was living in Hawaii. Now, Mr. Obama, for all those who don't know, but I'm sure most of you do know, Obama is a controlled asset. He's controlled by London bankers and the elite, hands down. That's why he's here. Let's take a look. Ford Foundation, Rand Corporation. He's also a Bilderberg member. Key, Bilderberg. What else? Skull and Bones, all his circles consist of Skull and Bones, Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderberg, off into every one. And every one will play a role in his election. Now, it was announced that Bilderberg luminary and top corporate elite James A. Johnson. Anyone heard of James A. Johnson? James A. Johnson was the kingmaker. He's the brother, if you want to call him that, who chose Obama's running mate. Everyone thought that he was going to choose. Obama was going to choose himself, but he didn't. This man by the name of James A. Johnson selected Obama's 2008 running mate. Going on. For the Bilderberg Illuminated, Johnson is a Bilderberg top brass. A black man who no one has heard of. James A. Johnson, Bilderberg. Johnson also selected John Kerry's running mate. So, be clear. James A. Johnson selected Obama's running mate. Not Michelle, not Barack, but James Johnson. Little of his unknown history. Obama worked for an organization called the Gamaliel Foundation. What did the Gamaliel Foundation do? It was a satellite for the Ford Foundation. Here's what the Ford Foundation does in a nutshell. We was in Baltimore. Brother stood up. He said,